We just wanted to go on a little scenic drive, and it turned into multiple toes. What?
Welcome back to another video. If you missed the last one, here's a quick recap. I left South Dakota and made my way down to Colorado with plans to tackle some much needed repairs on both the 4Runner and the Casita. Well, fast forward to now, and it turns out the 4Runner is in way worse shape than I expected. She needs a full suspension replacement, which is not cheap. So for now, I'm focusing on the most urgent fixes, such as the busted outer tie rods and the upper control arms, which has a busted bushing. The rest will happen when my wallet can handle it, but until then, I've got to take it easy, so that means no towing, no off-roading, and only driving when absolutely necessary. But when have I ever followed the rules?
All right, I just got my outer tie rods, got the pair. I am all ready to go. And everyone in there was so encouraging to the fact that I was doing this work myself.
Jordan and I decided to risk a scenic drive anyway. And funny enough, neither one of us expected it to be her rig that broke down. So now we're all caught up.
Today we are going on an adventure. We're gonna go check out some beautiful places here in Colorado. I've got my friend Jordan, and we're meeting another friend of ours in another town. And it's gonna be a grand old time. It is freezing cold today. It was 28 degrees Fahrenheit. It's now 45. But we're gonna make the best of it, and we're gonna have a grand old time. We are going through the canyon, and it is so stunning. Oh my gosh, there's a little bit of fall color still, which is very unexpected. Oh, we're pulling over. Hold on. What are you thinking, Bubba? Are you happy to be here? Okay, so Jordan just had some stressful things happening with her tires, so we pulled over. We're trying to figure out what's going on.
The truck was pulling left every once in a while in a jerking motion, and then my traction / ABS beep, beep, beep kind of sound was sounding.
All right, we're gonna take it slow, go to the next curve and next pull off and see if it does it again. Hopefully it was just something funky and it's not gonna do it again. Close tabs on her.
We're still not exactly sure what went wrong, but it felt like the traction control was firing off for no reason. It was grabbing the wheel and pulling the car in the opposite direction.
How's she feeling?
So far I feel fine. I got the window open so I can listen if it does happen again.
It happened twice on this drive, and the second time, it nearly shoved Jordan straight into a guardrail. That was our nope moment. We weren't going to risk it happening a third time. So we made it into town, and we called a tow, and we got her rig off the road as fast as we could.
Nothing looks to be like wiggling out of place, or like the tire doesn't, it looks good.
Yeah, if anything, it's gotta be brakes. It felt like the brake was engaging, but it also felt like I was losing traction on the left tire.
All right, Mav is making that weird brake jerk thing again, and it just kind of freaked her out a little bit. So we pulled over again, and now we're assessing and kind of seeing what's going on.
The only thing I can think of is just the steering rack, because it's when I'm turning and it's fighting me. The 2 times it's happened now.
I don't know, we're 8 miles away from town, so we're gonna try to hurry up and get to town and decide from there. We don't have any cell phone service right now, but both of us have our Starlink, so we could hook up if we had to, but I think we're gonna try to get into town and then call around and see if we can't figure out what is the issue.
How does the alignment look on the vehicle right now? Just eyeballing it.
It looks fine.
So now we had 2 vehicles needing repairs and a big change of plans on our hands, and this day was just getting started. And then another thing happened.
What's funny is because I'm in a place that I'm well known, and so is Jordan, and we have a lot of friends. A lot of friends have seen us in the parking lot. So this is really freaking awesome. Tow truck's here.
We made the best of the situation, and instead of grabbing beers and food like we originally planned, a few of our Toyota girls surprised us in the parking lot, but then they kept us company while we waited for the tow truck.
All right, quick update. We got Mav on a tow truck. Not exactly sure what's going on, but we have our suspicions, like I've mentioned. We will definitely keep you updated. So now we are heading back to Jordan's house. We ran into a bunch of people that we knew in Salida and had, you know, a little bit of a powwow and catch up in the parking lot and reassurance and all that kind of stuff. And I think it all was, you know, worked out the way it was supposed to, I guess. But I'm just glad that the dogs are okay. And hopefully Mav is okay too. So right now we're waiting on Jordan to get more information on her vehicle. She called the mechanic, which is about an hour away, and they are available to look at it all week. So we're getting in touch with AAA now to have them come pick up the truck and take it to the mechanic so that they can work on it this week. That means that Jordan won't have a vehicle. And that means that my vehicle will pretty much be the only vehicle that we have this week. So we're probably not going to do any of the work on my rig until Jordan's rig is back or Jeremy gets back because he's out of town right now. We're definitely in a waiting game right now and just trying to navigate the pieces and make it work easily for everybody.
So tow truck is on its way. He should be here 5-10 minutes. He's going to get the truck loaded up and then take it out to Fastenelli Motors. They're going to take a look at it, see if it is the steering rack or if it's something else, and then just keep me posted on what's going on. He has to look at it before he can take it.
Oh, that's good. Toyotas are supposed to be reliable. Isn't that right, Pike? Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Hopefully it's just like a bolt or something.
Well, if it is the steering rack, it should be covered under warranty.
Yeah. Yeah, you like my look? My look here? We're gonna treat ourselves because it's somebody's birthday. Is it your birthday, puppy dog? It's your birthday. 10 years ago, I adopted Pike, and he was about a year old, so today we celebrate his adoption birthday as his birthday. Yay! Can I have a venti hot vanilla latte?
A venti hot vanilla latte.
And I need a pup cup because I have a birthday dog.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's like the most important thing.
Most important thing, I know.
Yeah, all right, awesome.
So we're gonna do something super special today because it's my boy's birthday, and it's a big birthday. 11 years old, at least, represents such a big thing in my little household because Jethro and Agron both passed away at 11. So we are cheersing to a year of greatness and exciting things and overcoming the negativity, because I could easily focus on this being a bad year based on previous experiences, but we're going to turn it into something positive. So we're getting a pup cup, we're going to Tractor Supply, and we're taking him with me, and we're gonna get him a little toy, and then we're gonna go for a really fun hike today. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Doing great.
Hi. This must be yours.
It is, I know. He's 11 today.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, happy birthday. I wish I had like a toy or something.
Oh, well, we're going to Tractor Supply to get him one, so. And then we're going on a hike. Fun day. Say bye, thank you. It's your birthday. Go puppy. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Go Pikey. Oh, light screen. All right, let's do this thing. Yeah. There you go. Happy birthday, baby doll. Here, let's put it right here. Put it right there so you can enjoy your pup cup. Eat your pup cup. He's a good boy. Oh, it's almost gone. We're gonna go into Tractor Supply and get him a toy because he's so special. Roll up windows. Get a sip of coffee. Oh yeah, that's good. All right, and I do not need this big coat, so I'm gonna swap my coats out. He's a little excitable, so we're just doing some rounds between the aisles to kind of help him calm down. Oh, he found something. What do you see? Buy one, get one 50% off. So you went for the sale. You want a fish? Honey, you don't have any teeth. You want that? This what you want? What's the ingredients? These are training treats. Do you need training treats? Oh, you want some training treats? Can you take that with 3 teeth? Hey, come back here. Come back here. Do you want that? Is that what you want? All right, let's get it for you. This is what he's picked. So let's do it. Very indecisive.
Oh, okay.
This is what he wanted. So he also got a free treat from the store. Come on, baby. We ready to go for a hike? So we're gonna go for a hike. All right. That was so much fun. Everybody was so nice and just wanted to make my boy feel so special. So now it's time for the birthday shenanigans to continue, and we are going on a hike. I'm like cold, but not cold. It's a weird temperature. It's like 47 degrees outside. All right, we are going on the bluff trail, apparently. So throw his dog poop away and take a look. We are not getting very far on this walk because there's just so much sniffaring to do. But I just can't believe how much fall color is still here this late in the season. It's amazing, beautiful. This here is the Arkansas River and it is flowing nice. You wanna see the water again, babe? Beautiful morning. Guess we're going for a swim. Beautiful day. Got the mountains back there. Beautiful day. We're celebrating you, boy. Yeah. See if I can do this again. Oh, that feels good. Wow. I have no more upper body strength. Woo! Can't believe I used to do gymnastics and do that. Not anymore. I've been having to overcome some personal feelings over these last couple of weeks because on one hand, I am so incredibly excited and grateful and thankful to have a safe place to stay while I'm dealing with some issues with my rig where I can't go do a whole lot. And on the other hand, I'm so ready to go and explore and see new things before the weather turns. So I'm on one hand, do I just break the rule of going and loading up and going camping and just living life the way I normally do? Or do I play it smart and safe and just kind of sit tight for a while? But my antsiness is definitely kicking in. I'm not making a whole lot of great content because it's just I'm not really doing a whole lot. Patience has never been my strong suit, so knowing that I can't go anywhere just makes me want to go even more. So I've decided to play it safe. So I know my channel is probably not the best content at the moment, but hopefully in 3 days, I will fix the upper control arms and the outer tie rods. I've talked to Hefty and I'm on the books for next week to get an alignment done. So once I do that, I'm back in business. I can go and take my camper out. I can tow and go off-roading and stuff. I still have to be kind of careful because I don't have my suspension fully upgraded yet, but I've got the major immediate problem fixed. With that, I do have to go back up to South Dakota to take care of a few things with work. So Jordan and I are going to road trip up there and then do a quick turnaround and come right back. Once I come back, I'm gonna load up the Casita and start working towards California, I think. I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to drive or fly to California for the holidays to see my family. I would love to spend more time with them, but I just, with work, I don't have a lot of flexibility to go that far for that long. So I might just stay in Colorado for a bit. We've got a bunch of dogs off leash behind us, and they seem to be listening pretty well, but come on, did you have a good hike? You want some water? Go. Good boy. Do you want some water, honey? And then do you want to go home and chew on your bone? You want your bone? Good boy. He's a good boy. All right, we just got Jordan's GX back. They couldn't find anything wrong with it. So we're gonna try to duplicate the issue. Jordan's dad's gonna drive behind her with a GoPro, and we're gonna try to figure this out. That sunset's pretty cool. Now it's almost over, but
I love these mountains.
but
What's your kid?
he's having some puppy problems. Azure. Hi, little stinks. Oh no! Look at all that energy. Look at all that energy.
Joey, hold your own.
Hold your own, Joe. Joe, you got this.
It's been a very busy couple weeks. I got new glasses, I got my eyes checked, I did all kinds of stuff. And I'm fixing my car. I'm so excited. Come here, Pike. Come here. In a couple of days we're gonna fix the car and we're gonna get it all figured out. We're gonna be ready, and you're smacking me with your tail.